Hi everyone, today we are going to solve a question on springs. What is the magnitude of the force required to stretch two springs given their spring constants 100 newtons per meter and 200 newtons per meter stretched by 6 centimeters if they are in series? So we are looking for the force. The force required to stretch them, everybody knows that that force is equal to kx, the same as the spring force. So that force is equal to kx, and x is provided, it is 6 centimeters. You can convert it to meters by dividing it by 100. You will get 0.06 meters. And then we need to find the k. That's the spring constant of the whole system. If you look at this figure, you see that we have two springs stacked right after each other. This combination is called series. When one spring is stacked right after another, this combination is in series. So we can have a spring 1, spring 2 start right after a spring 3, and a spring 1 and a spring 3 starts right after a spring 2. This combination is in series, and if you need to find the total spring constant, because you have K1, K2, or maybe K3, to find the total spring constant, you would use this formula. 1 over K equals 1 over K1 plus 1 over K2. If you were to have a third or a fourth spring, then you would add 1 over K3 plus 1 over K4. Here I only have two springs, therefore I only have 1 over K1 plus 1 over K2. Subbing the values, I get 1 over 100 plus 1 over 200. Making a common denominator, I will get 200 in the bottom, 2 plus a 1, that gives me 3 over 200. I want to mention that guys, you got to be careful here because you have 1 over k, and that's 3 over 200. But you need to find k, which means that you're going to need to flip over 3 over 200, so which gives you 200 over 3, and that would be the spring constant. Got the total spring constant. Now having x and having k, you could find the force required to stretch the system of the springs that are in series. So F equals kx. I'm going to sub in the values. I have 200 over 3 for k and 0.06 for x. Simplifying, I will get 4 newtons for the force that is required to stretch the system of the springs that are in series.